Everything is happening on a divine timetable. Greetings. How is everybody? As you are continuing to follow the guidance that is given, the wee spot of small whisper that comes to you, as you continue to do this, your lives will evolve in the direction they are meant to be. If you allow this, go with the flow, as we have been speaking of many times. Go with the flow in so many different ways. You will find that you are exactly where you need to be in any given moment. This is what the new age is all about. This is what the higher vibration will bring. This is the new golden age. As you are moving in this new direction and having all of these experiences of glimpses throughout the veil, you are moving more and more to the higher frequencies. Then you can have those experiences that you long for, that you came here for, that you incarnated to this life to bring about. You know that you need to go through various challenges and tests. You are making your way through these various challenges and tests. You are having the experiences you must have in order to bring about the most perfect you that is just around the corner. But we would also say it is right here, now, in the moment in which you find yourself. So, be of good cheer, people. Everything is happening exactly as it needs to happen. Maybe not on your timetable, but it is on divine timetable. As you continue to allow the process to work out, including the announcements you have been waiting for, the dominoes to fall, all of these things, they are coming. They are not figments of our imagination or your imagination. They are real. They are happening even as we speak now. Many things are in the background, you might say. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear have that which is to happen in the very moment you are in. Sit back and enjoy the show, because there are very many different types of announcements that are coming. Many different experiences that will bring the understanding to you that all is in process, all is the way it needs to be. You are the catalysts to bring this all about. One who serves. Please understand that these predictions are based on probabilities. The probability of this thing happening now, as we look at it, is not there lightly. Certainly things can always change. Question. I'd like to know if the shift in the astrology signs is true, and why are the sun and the moon looking so different in our skies? One who serves. The entire solar system here is moving in a direction the galaxy has not been in a very long time. All of this is shifting consciousness, is shifting understanding from the process of the past. It is shifting into different areas of the galaxy. As it shifts into new areas of the galaxy, new energies are becoming involved. The new energies that are involved are not only in the Earth, but also the entire solar system. Ashira. I will address the issue of the astrology. They have moved up the deadlines for the different signs to start and to finish. This really applies to the children who are born of this time now. You are not to worry about this. Everything was in its place. The solar system was where it was to be when you were born. The idea of astrology will become less and less important to you. It will not matter to you as you move up in your ascension process. It is not something that other beings in other dimensions are even concerned about. You have asked this question, and it is applying to those children who are born now. Question. What more can you tell us about this month and the importance of 9 in numerology? One who serves. You have already said it. This month is important because of the shifts of consciousness and the many things that are happening in the background that are going to come forward. Many things are to make their appearance, you might say. As these things, the shifts of consciousness happen across the entire planet, will become more swift and move into a full-force consciousness shift. As the wave that came 3 times this year, it will continue to affect many shifts and changes as it continues on. Ashira. This is an important word, completion. Number 9 is a number of completion. The next number is 1 when you are looking at a numerology chart. Look at these 3 sets of 9, completion, and 3 is a number of finality. When you look at the 3 in your culture, we can say it is communication, but also think about something being done 3 times in a row. It is done. When we get to the end of the month, we shall see that many things One who serves spoke about the consciousness of the planet. It will have a wonderful leap of completion and time to move forward, okay? One who serves. As Ashira has said, with the new beginnings you will have a greater understanding of who you have been before and who you are now. All of this is coming. We say sit back and watch the show, but we add be ready to participate in the show as well. This is your show. Question. In the meditation, I had a realization. I saw my Merkaba and I saw the planet's Merkaba. Is this where the energy for the free energy is coming from? One who serves. What you are speaking of is the energies that are going to become known. They have been kept hidden from the populace for a very long time. There are scientists that are aware of these things and have spoken of them in terms of torsion fields and all of these things. All of these energies that you have become accustomed to on this planet within your particular programming illusion will be shifting to your new understandings. As you become accustomed to the new energies, you will see a shift in consciousness and changes within you and outside of yourself as well. These energies will become more involved in your everyday life, and you will see that the energies create you and you create the energy. This is a very difficult understanding. It is beyond the physical understanding that is here on this planet. It is coming to more and more of an understanding of how these energies come together and begin to work for you. These are the energies we talk of when we speak of the crystal chambers and all of this, and the replicator also, Ashira. It is very wonderful for you to note Mother Earth's Merkaba. This is amazing. This is not an it. She is a being that you can talk to and share with. She has a Merkaba so that she can move in the directions she needs to move in the universe. This is a wonderful perception you had today. Question: can you provide me with some insight on why I was so challenged by family members this past week? Will I see a change in the family's energy? Ashira: you are facing forward into that which seems very challenging and difficult, that which may even turn you away. You are experiencing that which everyone on the planet is experiencing at different times with their friends and families. Do not let this get the best of you. Stay on your path. Know that as these energies come into this planet, know that all those you came into contact with this past week will be in change as well. There will be a time that you can go to them and be open with them, and they will be open with you. And there will be an understanding. In this moment that may not be, and allow it to be what it is. You come back to your full life and allow them their understanding. Question: I am reading several books about ascension. There seems to be a lot of disagreement about the timetable of events. What can you tell me? One who serves. The event and the changeover are the same. The event is a series of events coming together to push the main event. When the main event happens, that is the pulse from the central galactic sun. You have not yet felt this particular pulse. You have waves of energy coming, but not this pulse yet. When this comes, this will be the changeover. Ashira: we agree with you. It is frustrating for people. It is confusing for people who are trying to figure out what comes first. Does the chicken or the egg come first? We would answer that as things unfold, you will know what comes first. Dear human one, say the golden ones in one voice. We understand your concern and have seen that Earth is going through her darkest night before the dawn. But we, golden ones, want you to know that the dawn always comes. Gaia wanted to investigate the concept of separation of polarities, cause and effect, and the frequency of space-time. Dear human one, we see that you are quite fatigued with this operating system. Fortunately, there are many other humans who are also ready to release these third-dimensional components of Gaia's operating system. What can I do to assist poor Gaia? Asks the human one. Dear human, say all the golden ones, you are correct that Gaia chose a reality game that is really difficult to win, because humanity is called upon to join into unity consciousness with all life in order to achieve planetary ascension. Because humanity has learned that dark ones will try to stop them, they know that we'll need to take an energetic leap, which will put them out of Gaia's 3D matrix and into dimensional flow of all life that resonates to the fourth dimension and on. It is for this reason that all spiritual leaders have learned to expand their consciousness beyond the 3D matrix. The ones who have fallen into the dark, power over others, Matrix cannot take that leap of consciousness because they have become addicted to the 3D matrix. Fortunately, more and more of the children of the dark, Illuminati, are breaking their programming. They can break their programming, which all children of the Illuminate must go through, with the power of unconditional love. Unconditional love is not an emotion. Unconditional love is a multidimensional energy field. Since it is a multidimensional energy field, unconditional love can easily retreat into a higher frequency of reality when a being of lower intentions try to use it for selfish gain. You make unconditional love sound like it is alive. Is it alive? Ask the human. Oh, dear human, say the golden ones. All of reality is alive. In fact, death is only a concept in the third dimension. In all the higher dimensions, the translation into a different dimension of reality is an interdimensional journey, from which they will eventually return once the circle of that experience has been completed. Wow, says the human. I want to live in the higher dimensions. You do, respond the golden ones. In fact, every single person on Earth has higher dimensional expressions of the self. Even the Illuminati? Asks the human. Yes, dear human, even the Illuminati. In fact, all life that you see on Gaia's third dimensional expression has higher dimensional expressions. In fact, Gaia has grown fatigued with her experience of being a third, fourth dimensional planet and is ready to return to her fifth dimensional planetary expression. But what about all the people on that still live on the 3D matrix? The human one questions. We are so happy that you are concerned for those who are still lost in illusion. They will continue to inhabit the 3D matrix. However, since Gaia will resonate beyond that 3D matrix, the matrix will be wrapped around another planet that still resonates to the time-space of the third dimension. I am confused, says the human one. Will the people on the 3D matrix leave Earth? Not exactly, reply the golden ones. They will leave time-space. There is a part of the 3D matrix that has never been used by your modern man, continue the golden ones. Unfortunately, much of Gaia's modern humanity is actually fallen humanity. This unused component of the 3D's matrix contains the possibility of planetary unity consciousness. Once over 50% of this segment of humanity chooses to ascend into the fifth dimension, the higher 5D dimensional matrix will open to accommodate them. Okay, asks the human one, do you think that over 50% of the people will to get to this place where we can go into, maintain, and ground a fifth dimensional matrix? It has been an enjoyable day as it always is with you in this group. We know that it seems to be getting noisier and noisier out there. It is good that you make time for this group to be centered, balanced, and in harmony with yourself. We are proud of the growth that each and every one of you is showing. From 3 years ago, things have very much changed with you. This is a very different group than you had 6 months ago. Think about the changes personally in your lives. Think about changes that have been asked of you. Think about changes that have come unto you. All of this continues to move you forward along this path, along this ascension path. We find it humorous that the book, Ascension Mysteries, caused such a discussion here. Many in the outside world think you already know all of this stuff. Yet even you are saying, let us read, let us absorb, let this continue. Each of you is growing. Each of your lights is big and shining. This is an important group to the world. You know who you are and what you are. To share your light easily with the world. In your meditations, you light the world up with your single light, shining with all those on the planet. If you are not having dreams or seeing things discussed in the group, know that all of these things are happening to you, even if you do not remember them. This is a perfect time to be here, open to all of the experiences that are coming to you. See as the orchestration of your life is laid out. This is a wonderful time to be alive. We are glad to be of service. We give you our love. Namaste. The Hathors, the frequency of your desires. Something that you desire has a particular frequency about it. The frequency is what you're really after. The thing, the person, the job, whatever it is not really what you are seeking. It carries a certain resonance. It represents something to you that can also be found within you. But when it is outside of you, it is so much easier to appreciate. You can touch it. In some cases, you can drive it or live in it. In some cases, it will tell you that it loves you, and therefore, it is very attractive. And we are not telling you to not want those things for yourself. We are not here to give you that type of lecture. We are here instead to help you understand why you want the things that you want and what they represent to you. If you can look within you and feel for the absence of those frequencies that they represent, then you're not getting what you want in life will serve you very well. because then you can identify where you have those apparent holes within yourselves that you are looking to fill. So, what is it that you want in life? And what is the frequency that it carries for you? And can you feel within yourself the absence of that frequency? If the answer is yes, there is no need for you to feel ashamed or wrong or bad. That is simply part of your setup. That is something you wanted to experience. So, how can you fill those holes when the objects of your desire remain out of reach? The truest answer to that question is that your awareness that you are trying to fill those holes is such a positive step in the right direction that all the rest will just be something that you do, or something that you tell yourself, that gives you a reason to believe that it is then possible to fill those holes by yourself. Nothing is really necessary here other than that awareness, but we will give you something. We will tell you that the intention for you to find that frequency within yourself would be the next step that we would recommend. And then we would add that the frequency does in fact exist inside of you, but it lies dormant. So you do not have to conjure it up or drum it up out of thin air. It is in there. It is just not active. So we recommend that you feel around for it, knowing that it is in fact there, and that you can activate it with your intention, with your focus, with your desire, and simply by acknowledging that you are whole, just as you are, and that nothing is required to give you a sense of completeness. You are complete. And the more you feel for that completeness, the more those frequencies will naturally activate themselves. We are the Hathors. We thank you, and we wish you a fond good day.